What's up, guys? Today we are going to be talking about Moondragon and the full Infinity Watch team. In particular, we're going to be talking about the only correct ISO-8 setup for these guys. So let's get into it. Alright, so today we're going to be talking about Moondragon and the Infinity Watch. Finally was able to get some red stars on Moondragon, so I've got the team to a pretty decent power, and I wanted to both show you guys how this team functions without Adam Warlock and answer a lot of the questions that I've been getting about the team. So before I get into some of the more common questions that I haven't answered in a video yet, I want to point to the all-in-one infographic that we have completed for the Infinity Watch. Alright, so what you see on the screen, it's an all-in-one infographic, and this aims to answer every question you could possibly have about the team. What's the right positioning from left to right? Who are the best alternates for some of the rarer members? What game modes are they best in? Who do they counter? Who are they countered by? And then individually, character by character, just what T4s do they need? How are their stats? What ISO-8 class do we recommend for them? How much gear do they need? What are their mini uniques for gear tier 14, 15, their superior uniques? Just any question you could possibly have about the team, we try to put onto that infographic, and anyone can access those completely for free. Discord.gg/Khasino. You can find them in either the Khasino Infographics channel or the All-in-One Infographics channel. But all right, so to answer some of the questions. All right, one of the first questions we definitely have to answer, I've been getting asked this one a lot. Which character or characters do I want really, really high red stars on? So it's a bit of an interesting answer, but we'll start with the simple answer, Gamora. You definitely want as many red stars as you can get on Gamora. She is completely insane since her rework, and on this team, she's one of the most ridiculous characters in the game. We do those all-in-one infographics for a lot of teams, and the individual characters get stat wheels where we show 1 to 5 in terms of their percentile, how they do for the stats. I believe Gamora is the only character we've ever had on an all-in-one infographic where she is 5 out of 5 for every stat. She is that crazy. So getting her to 7 red just makes her completely insane. She's the main damage engine of the team. So if you have her just hitting insanely hard, she's just wicked fast. She's awesome. As many red stars as you can get for Gamora. The character I would next want the highest red stars on would be Adam Warlock. Now, interestingly, this is not because Adam Warlock's kit relies on stats so much. You do not need high red stars on Adam Warlock to have him function properly. However, his stats are completely insane as well. He has almost 800,000 health at max, something crazy like that. So the higher red stars you can get on him, he just becomes preposterous. And additionally, he has the most plug-and-play value. And what I mean by that is pretty much any content you're doing where you can insert Adam Warlock into it, even if it's a very specific trait restriction on a campaign node or a raid node or something like that. If you can use Adam Warlock, you will use Adam Warlock. So having high red stars on him when you're going to be using him as much as you possibly can is a good idea. You should be comfortable going for as many red stars as you want on this team because, again, they're going to be the new strongest synergy team in the game, hands down. So no investment is overinvestment in this team. All right, the next question we have to answer, what ISO-8 class for Moondragon and what ISO-8 class for this team? And I really like this question because as far as I'm concerned, there is one correct answer, and the ISO-8 combination we're about to talk about is just far and away the best combination for this team. There is no close second. And this is all because of the interactions between Skirmisher and Striker. So I'm going to explain that first, and then I will get into exactly which ISO-8 classes we recommend. But as far as the interaction, this all hinges on the interaction between Striker and Skirmisher. It's a little bit counterintuitive, but it's really, really powerful once you understand how it works. So essentially, on a Striker's turn, if they are getting an assist from a Skirmisher ally, you will always produce a triple hit on the target. And the reason I say it's counterintuitive is because the way it's written, a striker will always do a bonus attack if they are attacking a target that is vulnerable. However, the way it actually plays out is the striker will attack the target. The skirmisher will assist and apply a vulnerable, and then before the turn is over, the striker will realize that the target they hit now has vulnerable, and they will follow up and do a third hit. So it appears to play out a little bit out of order, but again, if you have a striker hitting a target with a skirmisher assisting, you're always going to get a triple hit. So you can really make use of that with the Infinity Watch because you have Nebula with 100% assist chance. If you run Nebula as a skirmisher, she's going to be assisting on every turn, and applying vulnerable to every enemy with every attack. You're going to be getting tons of triple hits. And in addition to really, really good damage, several of the triple hits are going to apply additional effects. For example, Gamora, even if she uses her ultimate or her special ability, her follow-up attack will still apply bleeds to the target. You're getting so much more damage out of that bonus attack, in addition to the fact that it's just a third hit for extra damage anyway. Phyla-vell is going to apply offense down with her ISO bonus attack. So really, really, really good perks. Adam Warlock especially going to extend negative effects for an additional turn with his ISO bonus attack. Is really, really powerful stuff. So essentially, you want Nebula as a skirmisher. You want the entire rest of the team striker. And that way you are just getting triple taps on every attack. Now there is one exception to this rule. There's one variant. There's a single character where it does make sense to potentially run them as something else, and that is Moondragon. You can run Healer Moondragon, and it's for a couple reasons. If you want to lean more into the defensive aspect of the team than the offensive aspect of the team, which as far as I'm concerned is not really necessary for any of the matchups now, today, in the game, but may be necessary down the road, Moondragon's assists are not terribly important. An extra attack from Moondragon is not going to do mind control. It's not going to do a ton of damage or anything crazy like that. It doesn't have any special negative effect that she's applying. And she makes an excellent healer. She has a ton of health, and her heals are very, very potent. So the extra health on the active heals is really, really good. So if you want to be a bit more defensive than offensive, you can run Healer Moondragon. I don't think it's necessary, especially with all the drain they get when they have Death Proof. All right, and the final question I'm going to answer in this video is, what kinds of ridiculous results can you achieve with this ISO-8 setup? Allow me to demonstrate. All right, so we're going to do more than a 150k punch up right here into a Silver Surfer, a Kestrel. We've got a Doc Ock, Mr. Sinister. This is just a scary team in general, and it's the Kestrel combo with Nick Fury. So yeah, just a lot of scariness on this team. All right, so we're running it at 2x speed, and the first thing we're going to do is try to get some heal blocks out and try to get some evades up. We're going to get an assist from Gamora, so that's going to be some bleed damage going on in Nick Fury. Not bad. Then we have empowered Gamora, so we're going to be able to put some more heal blocks out. No assist, it looks like, so that's bad luck, because we have an 80% assist chance on Nebula. Oh, okay, there's the assist. So there's going to be the follow-up triple tap from Gamora. So Nick Fury not even getting to take his first turn, already dead. Not bad. A lot of evades coming out. No one on Infinity Watch even got hit by that. I think our Star-Lord just got vaporized. Very unfortunate. Good thing that Gamora did not die there, as the Kestrel ult would have actually prevented a revive. Let's see if we can take out the Shocker. We might need the triple hit. There's the assist. There's the triple tap. Oh, Shocker lives, but barely. We have a few choices here, but I'm going to opt to go ahead and rewind the Sinister, not let him see his next turn. So he's now very low as well. All right, Gamora ready to go again. We have an opportunity for a reset. I'm not sure that we're actually going to get the reset, but that's okay. I just want to do big damage here to Kestrel. So, big damage, and if we get, there it is, that Nebula assist, and then the follow-up hit. Goodbye, Kestrel. So no reset because it happened on the follow-up hit, but that's okay. So we'll go ahead and get the counters out from Nebula. The Gamora assist is going to be goodbye to Sinister. All right, Shocker is dooming himself. He's going to eat some counters there. So 2 counters and he's toast. Surfer smashing some people there. Can't be countered, but that's okay. Offense up, Gamora just carving Doc Ock like a turkey, and then there was one. So go ahead and use this ability. He does resist it, but the Death Proof comes out. There's the triple tap. And then there would have been mind control, but everyone else is literally dead. And then the Gamora Nebula double tap. And that's a wrap. They just dismantle that team. Big punch up, no trouble. All right, we'll also take a look at a Black Order match here. So we'll start that up. And again, really taking advantage of the triple taps on every single attack, just putting out so much damage. So the goal with a Black Order matchup, even without Adam Warlock, is to see if you can kill Ebony Maw right away. And I think we can. So that's going to be the goal. Take out Ebony Maw. You actually want to hold some of their abilities. This will not be as necessary once you get Adam Warlock, but I like to hold the abilities because Thanos hasn't flipped yet. But so There's a double tap there, and that's because that was Nebula's turn. Then we have Empowered Gamora here. So she's going to clear that offense down that she had on her. We're going to use the basic because he has immunity, so it's not going to put any bleeds on him that Thanos will be able to flip. So tons of damage coming out there. There's the Nebula assist. Don't even need the triple tap. That's a wrap. The Nebula assist doing the percent max health is going through death proof, as you can see. So Star-Lord actually somehow seeing his first turn. He was lucky to not be targeted by Thanos. We're going to use this ability right here and get rid of all the negative effects. There's a slash. Do we get the Gamora assist? No, not this time. Gamora will normally assist 100% of the time when you have Adam Warlock, but it's only an 80% assist chance without Adam Warlock, but that's fine. We're going to use the phyla-vell special here. Remove all their positive effects. Get a slow on him. There's the assist. There's the vulnerable, which means the triple tap is coming out. And now we have our choice of target here. I think I'm going to go with the heal blocks this time around. I don't think the ult will drop anyone. We might have been able to with the Nebula assist, but that's okay. It's a safer play to just heal block them all. That way these regens don't do anything for them. And there was a triple tap because we had Cull targeted, so Cull is also on the ropes. And we'll go ahead and send Nebula out there. And that should get an assist from Gamora, which should be the end of Cull. There it is. Okay. So some evades helped mitigate some of that damage, but a lot of them have death proof now. In fact, all the Infinity Watch have death proof, which means you're going to be able to get huge amounts of healing. So, for example, check out this heal. That was 121,000 health heal. There's the Nebula assist. You don't even need the third attack. That's a wrap. This is going to call a Gamora assist, which is the bleeds there, and then Moondragon jumped in, and then Nebula jumped in. So just way overkill. And then that would have been mind control, but there was no one else. And then, yeah, you get the assist, and they just completely dismantle him. Not even close. All right, so there you have it. A better look at the Striker Skirmisher synergy setup for the Infinity Watch. And I cannot wait to play with this team with Adam Warlock. They're going to be completely insane, considering they're already dismantling many of the top teams in the game. I actually used mine earlier today to dismantle a Heroes for Hire and Alliance War. So the Infinity Watch is just insane, and I can't wait for you guys to see the full team. Having said that, I do also want to mention some of the stuff we're going to be covering in some upcoming videos. All right, so not necessarily in this order, but we are going to be talking about a lot of stuff that I've been getting asked about on stream. For example, Marvel Strike Force social media just released this image teasing several of the new characters coming next patch. So we will discuss who the characters are. To give you a hint, however, you may notice that the colors of the squares are relevant to the colors of the character. If you're trying to figure out who these hidden characters are, I'll simply say that yes, the colors of the squares where they're featured are indeed hints to the identities of these characters. So we will talk about them in a video coming out real soon. Also, the kit for Captain America Sam Wilson and the Secret Avenger tag, all that is viewable on msf.gg. So we will be discussing the Sam Wilson kit in an upcoming video as well. I actually have footage of a bunch of his animations and stuff. Really cool. Cannot wait to show you guys that. A couple other things to mention. We are going to talk about Spider Supreme in an upcoming video, but I do want to say Spider Supreme is not what a lot of people seem to think it is. It is not an upcoming playable character in Marvel Strike Force. The kit is just a copy paste of both Science Supreme and original Spider-Man, basically just combined and slap pasted together. It's an NPC. Don't worry about it, but lower your hype levels. Not a playable character coming to the game. Don't know who started those rumors, but just want to make sure people are not overhyped for something that they're not actually going to be receiving. And finally, there's going to be a new correspondent on this channel. Someone who may have some choice words for some of the recent decisions by Boundly Next regarding some of the changes they're making to the game that are not as favorable with the community. And this correspondent also pretty good source of leaks from what I hear. So I am excited to introduce you guys to a new correspondent coming up soon. But having said that, I've covered a lot in this video already, so I'm going to wrap up here. Thank you guys very much for checking out this video. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and order some foie gras, and I will see you guys real soon. Until next time, peace!